Hi, I'm Ryan and welcome back to my channel. Today, Scott and I are heading to Vegas. I can't believe it, our trip is here. We started planning this many months ago and the day came up so quickly and we're nearly packed and ready to go. Today, what I'm wearing is just one of my favorite tank tops and then one of my favorite pairs of Athleta pants. Actually, I wear this outfit a lot when I travel on the plane. It's really comfortable. We made it to our hotel. It's very nice. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Off for our adventure. You're too tall for me. There we go. We're super hungry, so we found this little juicery. So we ended up buying a acai bowl to split before dinner because we're really hungry from the flight.
A little nonsense is what I need. Now if you wanna get the best of me, got you smiling, that's for sure. Funny how you had the best of love. I don't know if I'll make it.
We landed in Vegas just about 1 o'clock their time, so we had nearly the full day to hang out, walk around the hotels, get some dinner. We ended up walking on the strip for a little bit, primarily walking through Aria, which is where we're staying, and then we walked through the Bellagio and Caesar's Palace. We made dinner reservations at Nobu. It was very, very, very good. We're not typically fancy dinner people, but this was a nice treat to have for our first day in Vegas. We had dinner super early because we didn't eat much all day, so we had dinner reservations at 5 their time, which was 7 our time, so we were extremely hungry by the time we got there. I developed a migraine at dinner, so I wasn't feeling the best, felt a little nauseous, and we just went back to the hotel room. Kind of had an early night because, again, they're 2 hours ahead of us our time, so it was 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock our time, and I was already falling asleep last night. So I didn't film a lot last night and yesterday. So we're just waking up on Friday morning. We got up at 5 a.m. their time, which is super early, but it was 7 o'clock our time. We're used to getting up really early for work, so that's why we were up so early. We just hung out in the hotel room a bit, watched a little TV. We're all ready to go for this morning, and we decided to skip the gym for now, and we're gonna go find some coffee and go to breakfast. We found this place called Sultan Ivy in the Aria that we're gonna go check out right now.
I used to think I'm the problem, that I was way too sensitive, reacting way too much.
This looks good. We just had some lunch at a little cafe in our hotel, and next we're going to check out the poker table, I think, and bum around and do some shopping. So we're back in the hotel for the rest of the night, we think. It's almost 8 o'clock and we spent the afternoon just bumming around on the strip. We did the Miracle Mile shops And then we went through more hotels. We did Caesar's Palace and the Forum shops down there, which were really cool to see. And then we walked down to Treasure Island, just literally bumming around, seeing what there was, and then decided to walk back to our hotel for the rest of the night. We ordered Thai takeout tonight, so I got Penang curry with tofu, and Scott picked out some chicken wings, and then we got dessert as well from a little cafe down in the hotel lobby. What else did we do today? Did I forget anything?
We're going to a comedian later tonight.
Scott wants to see a comedian. We missed the 7 o'clock show, and there's a 10:30 show, but I don't think I can make it up that long, but we'll see. I'm in my PJs and in bed. I don't think we'll make it.
We'll go.
Yeah, that's all we did this afternoon. We did a lot of walking. Let's see here. We are at 25,500 steps for the day, which is a good walking adventure. Today is Saturday and it's our last full day in Vegas. I forgot to show you yesterday what I ended up buying. We actually didn't find that much, but we found some of these little bracelets. They are this Inspiration company that puts little cute sayings on bracelets. I'll show you. I got 2 as gifts. I got 2 bracelets for myself. So Scott picked out this one for me. And then I got this one as well, that's on my wrist, and this one has a scripture on it. So needed something from MAC, and there was a MAC store, so I just got a paint pot for makeup for my eyes. And then I picked out some underwear at Lululemon. I wanted a pair of shoes at Lululemon, but they didn't have my size, so I think I'm gonna buy those online. So we actually didn't buy that much on our shopping adventures, which is okay. So this morning I woke up at 4 a.m. actually, Vegas time. I don't know why I can't sleep in, but that's so early. I feel like I did go to bed later last night and thought I'd sleep in a little bit, but that would be 6 o'clock our time, and that's when I usually get up. So that makes sense. It's just a little frustrating because we have the concert tonight, and I know it'll be a late night, so I was hoping to get some extra sleep. It's about, let's see, what time is it? 6:45 right now, and I'm not too hungry. We're really not hungry because we ate such a large dinner late last night, the Thai and the cake. So we're still kind of full, but we might still go down to the little cafe that we found yesterday, the Sultan Ivy. It was so cute. The patio outside is adorable. The couches are super comfortable. So we're just gonna go sit outside, have some coffee, maybe get a light breakfast, and just see what the day brings us. We're off to breakfast.
Yep.
The patio is not open for our breakfast yet, so we're just sitting and waiting about 15 minutes for the patio to open.
Till I realized that I had needs you didn't meet. But that's all days. Now that we see each other, can we slow down, start over? Come closer.
Having a relaxing afternoon. We just got back from sitting by the pool for a few hours. My book ended up falling apart while I was reading it. I don't know if it's because of the heat and the glue melted, but it's really a mess right now. I'm trying to finish it so that way I can just throw away the book, but trying to get through it and then I can leave it here. We're just hanging out for the rest of the day and then getting ready for the concert tonight as well. We're gonna walk to the concert. We still have to find dinner of some sort, so we're gonna start walking now. About, how early are we?
2 hours.
We're 2 hours before showtime right now. So we're gonna start heading to the concert area. I think it's about 1.5 mile walk. I cannot bring my camera into the concert though, so I cannot bring this with us. So I'll leave this here and I'll try to record a bit on my phone to share and keep as memories. Good morning. Today is Sunday and this is our last day or partial day in Vegas. We leave today around 1 p.m. I actually slept in this morning, which was nice. The latest that I've slept in while we're here. I think I'm finally adjusting to the time changes and the time difference here. So to fill you in from yesterday, we went down to the lobby of the hotel and purchased some gifts for our son. He always wants little trinkets and things to have as souvenirs from our trip. We found him a little slot machine keychain that's super cute and fun. And then we bought some macarons or cookies for him because he really likes those and those are a treat. He asked us to find him a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, which he's obsessed with, and we obviously did not find those here, so we mailed him one from Amazon, which is coming today as a surprise. Yesterday, while we were walking to the Allegiant Stadium for the Ed Sheeran concert, we found Italy. It's this big area with all these little shops, restaurants in it, bakery, gelato, coffee, chocolate. So we stopped in there for some dinner. On the way, we purchased a slice of pizza to share, which was really good, and then I bought some yummy chocolates to try. One was matcha, tiramisu, and a dark chocolate. The dark chocolate was my favorite. It was so good, so I ate those while we were walking to the stadium. We also had water to have while we were walking because it was so hot out. So we got to the stadium, so it opened. It started at 6, and we got there right about 5:30, 5:40. We got through the main entrance, got rid of our water, and we saw a whole bunch of people standing outside the north entrance. Like, so many people were piled up there waiting to get in. We luckily had tickets to go into like the West VIP entry, so we walked around and found that entrance, which had no line. They let us in, so we went upstairs to the Allegiant Stadium. It was amazing. I wish I would have taken some videos or footage of this. Scott bought a beer, which was $15, and they weren't letting us into the actual arena yet, which was weird. It was kind of curtained off, but I didn't think anything of it. And then I wanted to go buy some merchandise, so we found which section the merchandise was at. So we went through these double doors, and there was a staff member standing there, and he said, you know, we weren't allowed back in that way. We'd have to go around. And then he said, but the concert is canceled. She just told me that. And we're like, what? Are you joking? So we kind of walked around, found the merchandise stand, which had a super long line. It was posted on the Allegiant Stadium Instagram page that the show was delayed, and then we heard rumors that it was canceled. And again, it's probably 6 o'clock at this time where it should have started. And then we saw on the TVs in the Allegiant Stadium a message from Ed Sheeran saying that the show can't go on, that it's going to be rescheduled for October 28th, which is so devastating to hear. Just super frustrating. When we bought these tickets back in early January and have been planning this trip, we purposely came to Vegas, this trip and this show, and then it was canceled or rescheduled. But when you're out of town and bought flights and hotel and made this your trip of the year, we're not sure what we're gonna do or how we would swing that. People trickled out of the stadium. It was really sad, actually. It was really hot out, 105 degrees, and outside of the stadium on the highway they had these big water coolers which had lukewarm water in it. You could buy water at the stadium, but those were over $8, I think, per water bottle. They weren't giving out any water for free. And then I heard that they ran out of cups actually at those water jugs as well. I saw people passed out. I heard people were vomiting, passing out, sick. From the heat, they were standing out hours in this heat. We luckily did not. We kind of didn't come early at all, but it's super unfortunate, like the conditions and how Allegiant handled this. You know, just no staff members were aware. We literally found out by social media. There was no announcement, no verbal announcement, right? Just this vague post with no details in it. So while we were walking from the stadium, it was about 6:15 p.m. and Matt Rife, the comedian that Scott wanted to see, I had no idea who this was, but Matt Rife is in town. And so I'm online on the Ticketmaster website trying to buy tickets for the 7 p.m. Matt Rife show, and the tickets were just flying because I'm sure people were buying what they, something that they could do now, so they didn't waste their Saturday night. So we made so many attempts and we kept missing those tickets. But finally, I bought tickets to Matt Rife. Finally, I got some from someone else. We paid a lot for them, but we made it down to the Cosmopolitan Hotel around 6:45. We literally ran there. I was drenched in sweat. By the time we got there, we were passing people all over the street. And I didn't take any videos because we were in such a rush to get to the show on time, and I was so thirsty by the time we got there. Bought 2 bottles of water, and we got in right at 7 and saw Matt Rife, which was really great. It was a fun, funny show. However, during that show, my mom called and texted that our son was not breathing well, sent me videos of his labored breathing, his wheezing. So she took him to the ER during that show. It was really hard, you know, trying to enjoy a comedian while your son has medical troubles and is going to the ER. The ER called me as we were walking out of the show. And he's breathing much better, I believe. I didn't hear from them throughout the night, and we talked to them when they got out of the ER. So it sounded like things were going better and he was feeling better. We're getting ready for the day now. We're gonna go get some breakfast, I think at Sultan Ivy. Are we going to Sultan Ivy today?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sultan Ivy. Again, for the 3rd day in a row, because we really like that place. We like sitting outside. It's really relaxing. So we'll go sit there for a bit and get packed up and head out to the airport. I don't think we're venturing down the strip or anything. I think it's just gonna be a chill morning and check out around 11 a.m.
Walk away, my heart drops to the floor. They said it would get easier, but I don't know who for. Days move faster now, I swear, I can feel them slip away. But some things last forever, the love that never fades.
Scott and I made it back home. Sully and my mom picked us up from the airport. Our flight got in just before 7 p.m. our time. So we're sitting in bed snugly now. I have one of my cookie dough shakes to eat. We missed these while we were on vacation, so enjoying one of those tonight. We didn't eat a lot because of traveling, so we're both really hungry. And Sully is super excited to have us home. Aren't you, buddy? Yeah, he missed us a lot. So it was nice to be back home. So I think we decided that we're gonna sell the Ed Sheeran tickets, that we're not gonna try to go back next month. It just doesn't seem feasible for us at this time. So we're gonna sell the tickets. I'm still definitely a fan. I was heartbroken for 24 hours, but I think I'm coming around that, you know, things happen. We'll just try to go to another concert when he's in the US again, but closer to our house and not travel so far next time. So thanks so much for watching our trip. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one.